every year, once a year on this day, I want to see the movie with Bill Murray, The Groundhog Day.
I know. I tried to look it up last night on some of my streaming services, and I had to pay for it.
It's a great movie.
It really is. But a lot of the hard work has already been done for me. And oddly enough, my forecast also calling for about 6 more weeks of winter.
Boom.
So, no surprise there because, yes, there are about 6 more weeks of the winter season as we take a beautiful live look out over downtown Portland on this Thursday morning. Some bright blue sunny skies, but you'll notice just a bit of that haze hanging off in the distance, making it hard to see Mount Adams with a few lenticular clouds starting to stack up atop of it. And, of course, Mount St. Helens there off in the distance where we currently sit at 44 degrees. Sunrise this morning was at 7:30, sets at 5:18, so a sign that the spring season is gradually making its way back into Western Oregon and Washington, but it's the poor air quality that we hold on to for the Willamette Valley. You can see Salem falling back to the unhealthy for sensitive groups category. We've seen some improvements for the Portland metro area, but if you are sensitive to less than ideal air quality, you want to make sure that you limit your time spent outside today, as we see just some high thin clouds above Mount Hood with a current temperature of 44 degrees. We are expecting to see the return of colder temperatures this weekend for those skiers and snowboarders as the snow potential gets going once again on Sunday with an afternoon high of about 33. Now our snow elevation levels, they are on the move with our next front that's taking aim at much of the Pacific Northwest. That will also help to usher in some clearer air as far as the moderate air quality goes. But snow elevations dropping down to about 4,000 feet just in time for Friday and into Saturday. So through Sunday, expecting to see additional snowfall amounts over Mount Hood Meadows at nearly 8.5 inches. Parkdale at about 1.5 inches or so, as those clouds will continue to increase here across the region, all part of our next storm system that's already in the works out over the Pacific Ocean. And not only is it increasing the cloud coverage, but also seeing those wind gusts near about 30 miles per hour come the late evening hours tonight, and that will continue into your Friday, as we're expecting to see the return of the wet weather. So here's the breakdown of our weather pattern change. It comes in the form of a low pressure system with a weakening front, so just expecting to see a few light rain showers by the time we get into Friday, and the parade of storms lining up out over the Pacific. That will be our next cold front that brings more widespread rain shower potentials by the time we get into Sunday. So the cloud coverage, once it moves in today, it's here to stay for the next several days. And you can see that here with our futurecast. The cloudy skies continuing as we prepare for our next cold front. It moves in tomorrow morning, so just before lunchtime, that's where we're expecting to see some of those rain showers and those yellows and oranges, a good indication of heavier downpours that we expect to see. The blues, the pinks, and the purples, that's all the snowfall once again over the Cascades, dropping down to about 4,000 feet. But we do dry things out briefly for Saturday, holding on to that cloud coverage and temperatures that are actually slightly above normal. So enjoy the warming trend as we're kind of in a teeter-totter effect here over the next several days as far as that rain potential goes, with today's afternoon expected daytime high of 49 for the Portland metro area. For our 7-day forecast, you'll notice that those winds kick up Friday. The rain moves in anywhere from about 9 to noon for us, and then we see that rain potential continue Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. Daytime highs, though, back up into the 50s, so that will be a nice change of pace for us. And my very own Rocky, the dog, looked to see if he could see a shadow this morning. Oddly enough, he did, so he's predicting 6 more weeks of winter, and I like the consistency of all the rodents, the dogs.
Everything's lining up there.
It is.
Is that a Lhasa Apso?
A Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to study my dogs more.
That's